Rise for the remembering Allah and rise for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's another beautiful day in the month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah for His mercies and blessings on us. You're welcome to Ramadan Diet, and I am Fadila Kunu. During the month of Ramadan, a lot of people experience constipation, which is due to sudden changes in their food pattern. So what is constipation? What really is it? And how can it be managed? That is what we shall examine on our nutrition segment on the program today. And finally is the meal plan for the day. Bismillah.
Oh, Ramadan.
Constipation is a condition where an individual has irregular bowel movements or less frequent movements or hard to pass stool. When we move bowel less than 3 times in a week, we say the person is constipated. And because of our change in lifestyle, change in activity pattern, change in eating pattern during the month of Ramadan, research has shown that people actually experience symptoms of constipation, most especially bloating, fullness, and heaviness. Even without fasting, constipation can come about when we have inadequate dietary intake, when we are less active, when we don't drink water very well, and when we resist the urge to go and pass and move bowel. Because at times some people will actually feel like moving the bowel, but they will just be postponing it till when they are actually ready. So when that persists over time in an individual, it can actually turn to full-blown constipation condition. Then certain medication that we use, some pain-relieving pills, can equally lead to constipation, and then some certain medical conditions like irritable bowel disease can lead to constipation. So how do we prevent constipation? The first thing that has to do with constipation is adequate fiber intake. When we say fiber is a kind of carbohydrates that we eat along with our food but are not broken down in the system. They are just there to help us feel full and be satisfied. And at the same time, fibrous food gives us a lot of vitamins, it gives us a lot of minerals and antioxidants. So we need to load up on enough fiber to ensure that it softens our bowel. When we are eating sahur, we should eat something that will give us fiber. When we are breaking our fast, we should eat something that will afford us enough fiber and even enrich it the more. Then drinking a lot of water too will actually help us to prevent constipation, because water is necessary for adequate absorption of fiber. So when we load enough fiber and we are not drinking enough water, there will be problem. So we need to hydrate very well. Water importantly. It will prevent dehydration that will eventually lead to constipation, and it will even help in the efficient digestion of the food that we have eaten, so that we'll have proper movements of the food along the intestine. Then another thing that we need to do is enough physical exercise. When we move very well, it aids digestion, it helps the body to mobilize the food very well, rapidly digested, and the one that will go into waste will go. Having it in mind that we have loaded enough fiber already and we have drank a lot of water. So all these are very, very necessary to ensure that we prevent constipation.
You should be here with me all year around. Ramadan, 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 ya Habib. Ramadan, Ramadan, ليتك دوما قريب.
Alhamdulillah, eating lots of fruits and vegetables and drinking enough water during the month of Ramadan can help you with constipation. Make it a date with me tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That is for dhikr, remembering Allah and rise for the month of Ramadan. Oh